just got back from our little trip up to Salt Lake to visit the fam. My mom was in town and she slept the whole way, and
I sure did.
now we're back. She's off to work, I'm off to nap. Yeah, we got up at 4:50 this morning. It was great.
To do.
Much to do, much to do. Daily trek down the hallway and out of the building with all the gear. First things first, gotta back this baby up into the shade.
Okay, so we're getting ready to put the fan up. Zander's up there on the roof, getting ready to drill, and I'm just prepping the area when we're gonna be sawing through all that metal. We don't want it getting all over the floor.
Okay, I'm gonna drill a corner. Well, we're ready to cut. Fingers crossed. We just put a hole in our van. There's no going back. Thank you, sweetie.
Look good?
Looks good.
Oh, good.
It's really sharp here, so I'm just gonna give it a quick filing. It fits. We cut a hole and it fits. Ooh, we were nervous about that, but it fits great. 14 by 14. My measurements were solid. Yeah. Carry on.
Oh my gosh, this is so nice. We have light. Well, that is great. Hi. Touch me. Hi, honey.
Now we're gonna paint the rust, or the exposed metal, so it doesn't rust. Just a little bit around the edges. Forgot to clean the brush, so.
Oh, goodness.
So the roof is like not even. It has these like ups and downs, or peaks and valleys. So you gotta take this butyl tape and fill in the valleys so it's all one level. That way the fan sits flush. So that's what I'm gonna do with this. We're gonna line the whole thing, but those need a little extra to make it even. Pre-drilled the holes, screwed them in. We put the butyl tape down, filled in the gaps with butyl tape. Now we're gonna lap seal it and lap seal the screws, and our fan should be done. I think we got a fan. Doesn't look pretty, but it's not supposed to. It's the top of the van, and it'll keep water out. Mission accomplished. Sun's going down. Feels good to get that done.
All right, back working on the van today, putting in windows. So we debated for quite a while on whether we were gonna add new windows or not. The van we bought already came with the two on the back, and it's such a small van, we figured we didn't even need any more because they're kind of expensive, but we're doing it. We want as much light as we can in there to make the space feel bigger. So we're gonna put a big glass one right here, and then we're gonna try and put one on this side. We'll see. And we're cutting holes today.
Before we make the actual cut, I have to chisel out the support beam that's on this part of the wall, and then that will allow you to make a smooth cut through the wall of the van. So I'm just chiseling it out with a flathead screwdriver because that's how we do. I'm gonna drill holes from the inside. I'm gonna do one here and here, a couple in the corners here, a couple in the corners all the way around, and then on the outside connect them all with a straight edge, and then we're gonna tape that off and use the jigsaw to cut that out, because it just follows the factory paneling here, so it should be fairly easy to do.
Here we go, fingers crossed.
All right, wait, okay, so it's taped, it's measured, I just have to go to the
How do we feel?
Oh my goodness. That's a big hole.
Giant.
Holy cow.
Yeah. Well, no going back now.
We are committed.
There are metal shavings everywhere, which we kind of prepped for, you know, not getting them in the creases. So we want to get those vacuumed up so they don't start cutting the metal and causing spots for potential rust. So I had to vacuum that really good, and he's going to file the edges.
Rubbing alcohol takes off permanent marker. Really know that.
At this point, we're going to use these cute little fuzzy things to paint on some, what is this, primer?
It's like a metal primer.
Metal primer?
It exploded.
Oh gosh. Sure did. That's cool. Okay, so we finally got the trim up. Way harder than we thought it would be because some of these spots had like 2 sheets of metal instead of 1, so we had to spread it really wide in order to get it on. So he's now doing the glue, the adhesive, and then as soon as he gets that up, we gotta throw the window up. But it's coming along, not too bad.
Put the window in last night, and we were just so exhausted that we just ended. We parked the van and we're like,
Well, there was more to that. We were actually pissed off.
that's also true.
We put it in. We're heading to it right now to see if the window's
To make
still
sure
in.
it's still up.
But basically, everything was going fine and dandy until the adhesive done. We started to put that up, and it broke about halfway through. And so we had
It was
to make
so
do.
hard to squeeze it out.
Oh my gosh.
It's still on. That's good. I mean, the tape's on it, but I think there was enough adhesive. It just didn't come out as easy, and it took a long time. So we put it on there. I mean, it's on there, but we were so exhausted and just like ticked off. Like, oh, I hope it, like, so much work for like, I don't even know if it's gonna work.
Yeah, because only about half of it went on, and by the time it broke, and so we just panicked at that point, tried to get as much as we could on there, spread it out a little bit, and then shoved it on there. And at this point too, we were smearing it with our fingers. As you can see, it's like stained. So we'll see how
It was a
long it takes
mess,
to get
and
off.
it was
But
tough.
we're good. It's
But
still
it's on there. We're gonna peel the tape off and go from there.
right now. So that wraps up week 2. It was a week of a lot of learning. We learned a ton this week. A lot of trust in ourselves.
Yeah.
I think with putting holes in the van and just kind of just doing it, even when we weren't sure what we were doing.
Yeah, because you can't go back. You can't take back a giant hole. So we knew we were committed. We knew that we were putting a lot of trust in ourselves doing that. But it turned out good, I think.
Yeah.
It turned out well.
Yeah.
We got a window, and we got a fan,
Yeah,
and now we know how to do that.
yeah,
The next window should go smoothly.
yeah. If you liked this video, only if you liked it, comment and subscribe below.
Hit the thumbs up button. Hit the bell so that you know when our next video comes out, so you don't miss an ounce of this adventure we're on.
Is that what the bell is?
Yeah.
Subscribe?
The bell notifies them when you post.
Oh, same time, same place next week. Week 3. Here we go.